Great. Thank you so much for joining us today on day 5. And recap, last class we did classroom and chat. And of course, today is a heavy day. We're going to cover 5 tools today. And we'll start with calendar, move on to Gmail and Gmeet, and then go on to learn a little bit about tasks and keep. Okay, so we'll shuffle between the trainers as well. I'll take you through calendar, and then I'll hand it over to Geetika ma'am, my partner in crime, and she will be taking you through Gmail and Google Meet, and then I will take back from her and we will continue with tasks and keep. So buckle up, ready, steady, and go. So let's start with Google Calendar. And I'm sure all of you know what you can do with Google Calendar. I don't need to remind you of that. But yes, we're going to touch about certain things which you may have missed out, or which are probably new, or probably a little unused facts that we'll be touching on. Regular ones you already know, you people are pro at it, and I know it for sure that you are using Google Calendar for a lot of things, right? When you are at that level, professor, doctor, right, you have so much on your plate that managing without a calendar app is not possible. So calendar is the most basic thing that everyone should have, not only on your desktop, you should have it in your phone as well. The Google Calendar app is a super useful thing which helps you quickly schedule meetings, events, tasks, get reminders about so many upcoming activities that we have on our plate. And you tend to forget. Obviously, छोटा सा brain है, कितना याद रखेगा? So it's very important to have these reminders set and help you in planning your day in advance. Day, week, month, and so on and so forth, right? It is designed for teams as well. So you can easily sync up, share your schedules with others. Let's say you have co-teachers, you have co-educators, you have co-professors that you want to sync up with or share your calendar with, or want to keep updated about your schedule. You have calendar at your fingertip for that, right? You can create multiple calendars and your team and you can use them all together. So that's a brief about Google Calendar. Of course, how do we start? We have been talking about it again and again, and I'm sure waffle is the favorite word. Of course, not waffle cone, huh? This is the Google waffle, right? So you can just click on the waffle and you can start creating a new calendar. I'll be showing you hands-on, don't worry about that. But quickly, a little bit of facts. You can access the calendar directly from your Google Classroom as well, as shown in the screenshot on your screens right now, right? You can also use Google Calendar to block resources. What do I mean by that? So I'm sure in your colleges as well, or in your institutions, you share rooms, right? They're not dedicated rooms for dedicated classes. There are always shared rooms. So you can label those rooms and you can actually book rooms using Google Calendar. So your admin has to make sure that all rooms that are available in your buildings are put as resources in the admin panel. And once they have done that, once they have populated all the rooms, you will actually be able to book rooms as the screenshot on your screens right now shows. There's a professional development room. There may be a IT room. There may be maybe brainstorming room. There may be auditorium that you need to book. there may be so many different types of rooms, right? So you can add those in your location when you have all these populated in your admin portal by whoever is managing your Google Suite. They have to populate this, right? So that's, I think, the most amazing part that I love about Google Calendar. Okay, so we are going to quickly touch upon a few things, not only creating an event, but also adding video conferencing, setting notifications, and inviting guests. Let me quickly switch my screen very quickly and take you to the Google Calendar. Give me a second and you should be able to view that now. Great. So what you can see on your screen right now is my calendar, right? And very quickly, let's know how do we switch the view. You can currently see the day-wise view, and you see the session 5 is on my calendar, the one which we are in the meet right now. But how do I, kind of switch to a week-wise view or a month-wise or a year-wise? So you can see you have this on the top. I have just clicked on that. Right now, day-wise schedule is on, but if I go to month-wise, it will show me the entire month in a snapshot, and I can, quickly swim through all the different months using these arrows, right? So it's that easy. Just click on the button on the top, and you can see 4 days in one go, or probably a month-wise view, an entire year-wise view, or a day-wise view, or a week-wise view, whatever suits you. And you can also set up the work week, right? So you can always do that as well. So let's quickly come back to how do we create. Here is the magical button. So the plus sign on your left side, click that, and you can see you can either create an event, a task, or an appointment schedule. Now, what is the difference? Of course, let's click on event. So you can see I can, if there are any questions, Gitika, please feel free to, stop me and tell me. But right now,
Sure,
I'm
ma'am.
going ahead.
Right now, there are no questions right now.
Great, great. So I'm right now chosen event, but if I click on task, you can see how the change view happens, right? A task is that I want to, let's say, create a LinkedIn post. That will be a task for myself. There is nobody that I want to invite. There's no meeting happening, but there is a task which I need to, keep a view off in my calendar. So I can create that also directly from here. Event is when you have meeting, you can add guests, you have Google Meet video conferencing also available, which you can add location, as I just said, and resources also, and you can have description. You can also choose. So if you see here, my calendars, there are about 5 calendars that I have right now. Monthly bills and tasks is the one which is visible right now. I can make the other ones visible by simply clicking on them, and you will see the view changes. If there is any birthday in that particular month, that will also come up. If there is not, of course, you will not be able to see that right now, right? So there is a family calendar that I have, which I,
Ma'am, please increase the font size. It will be more visible.
Sure. Is that better? I'm talking about these calendars
Yes.
right now. So I have 5 calendars as of now, and I can add as many as I want from here. The plus sign, add other calendars, right? So I have these 5. I can at any moment remove any of the calendar view. So just see the difference on the right side. Tasks, right? And if I remove, you will see some movement happening. So my tasks get visible or hidden. See this particular 24th, 8 a.m. There is a task, right? Hidden. View, hidden. So that's the toggle button for you. You can choose workshops. If I remove them, you will not be able to see. If I enable that, I can see all the workshops that I have for this particular month. And I'm sure as, you know, heavy professionals, we attend or we conduct a lot of workshops. So having a separate calendar for that is absolutely a must for all of us. So please do that if you haven't already done that. Another beautiful thing that I love about this is that you can choose your different colors for different calendars. For example, for workshops, I have chosen red, right? For tasks, I have blue, right? For family, I have, if I show you, orange. So I have different colors. So in my Android app as well, in my phone, I can at a glance see what are the workshops today, what are the family tasks today, what is my personal tasks for myself, if there are any birthday wishes that I have to do. All that is visible in one go if it is color coded. So please start using this feature. I see a lot of people not using it, but this is an absolute must have for all professionals who have multiple, calendars and multiple engagements in a particular day, type of engagements in a particular day, right? And of course, you can hide from list. I've already talked about this. Let's go to settings and sharing. And if you see here, there are calendar settings. I've given a specific name. I can also give description if I want. I can change the time zone. So let's say you are in IST, I am in America. When I, set up my calendar, I can change. Or maybe I'm visiting US for a conference for, let's say, a month, or I am on an exchange visit and I want to change my time zone. I can do that as well. Okay, so all of these things are possible right here from your settings. You can import and export these also. Feel free to explore all of these options at the click of a button right here in front of you in your calendars. Just click on the three dots for the different options. You can choose colors, you can choose the settings, and you can also change the sharing option. So in case you want to share it with somebody, you can do that as well. Okay, now let's quickly go and create an event very quickly. Okay, let's say demo event, right? And I can click on add guests. And as soon as I put in the name, the names will pop up. I can add anybody to this, right? I can add more guests as well. Let's add one more person, Hema ma'am, cool. And I think I just want these two. Okay, now I can click on find a time. Now, why this is important? Of course, everyone will have their, engagements. So I want to find a time that is suitable for everyone. I can use my find a time. You can click on suggested times as well. If there is any suggestion, it will pop up right here. So it's giving me July 24, 10 a.m., July 24th, 10:30 a.m. So let's pick up 10:30 a.m. and that's done. Okay, let's go. Do I want a Google Meet? Yes, I do. It automatically creates that for me, and I can quickly either copy this and put them in WhatsApp, or I can simply send this invitation to them. Let's see how in a short minute. Okay. I can also, the beautiful part here is I can add a description. So let's say I want to give them a heads up what this meeting is all about. We will meet to discuss our last day plan. Okay. And that's it. And I want to add a Google Drive attachment. Let's say I've made a slide deck and I want that to be attached with this. I can go ahead and do that as well. Okay, let's change the calendar. So this is for my workshops. So I'll change the calendar. I can still change the color. If I don't want red and I want to give it a different color, I can do that as well. By default, it's picked up my red color because that's the color of my workshops calendar. I can choose whether I want to be shown as busy or free. Okay, I can also change the default visibility. It can be a public event that everyone who is this calendar shared with can see, or it can be a private event. Even if I've shared this calendar with my family, if I make this private, they will not be able to see that. So that's the beauty. And how do you set reminders? Here you have so many choices. You can set 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15. Let's say you don't want any of these. You can choose the custom and set the notification for the time that you want it for, right? I'm not doing that right now. In case you want more than one notification, you can do that as well by simply clicking on add notification. And let's say you want one at 1 hour before, and then you want one at 10 minutes before. Let's go ahead, say save, and it will ask you, would you like to send invitation emails? This is what I was talking about. So I do not want that I should be, copying the invitation and sending them on WhatsApp. So the best way is send them invitation emails. So you say yes, send, and it's gone. It's that easy. So now let's see. Earlier, it was showing 24th, only one event, and now I have this on my calendar. See how easy is this? And if I want to see, have I correctly created it, I can just click on that and I have all the information here. If I still want to edit it further, I can go ahead, edit it. If I want to delete it, I can do that as well. Other options, I can duplicate this. So let's say I want to make this for Friday as well. So I can duplicate this event, right? If I want to copy it to any other calendar, I can do that as well. If I want to change owner, I can do that as well. How cool is that? So that's the entire calendar event creation for you. I've done that live in front of you. Let's quickly do a task as well, because that's something that I love. And I say create a LinkedIn post for the session 5. And I want to add a description, use hashtags GEG, GEG Gurugram and Google for education. Yeah, great. And I want to add it to my task. Let's quickly do that. Save. And it's created. So you can see, sorry. Okay. So you've seen. Now, this is one that I already had. And this is the one I have just created. Here, create a LinkedIn post. So it's that simple, very easy, do tasks and absolutely keep yourself on track. I'll take a pause here. Are there any questions in the chat window that I need to address?
Ma'am, there are no queries till now.
Wonderful.
Yeah, somebody has raised their hand. Shruti Nair, ma'am.
Go ahead.
Yeah. Hello, ma'am.
Yes.
I'm here in the calendar. I can see that where in yours it is monthly bills, birthdays, and all. No, here I can see all my classrooms also.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We are going to touch on that as well in
Okay.
a minute.
Okay. All the classrooms are there. So is when you will touch that, please let me know how to skip that or
So I
remove.
just showed you, Shruti ma'am, I just showed you a slide that you can
Hmm.
access your calendar directly from your classroom. So
Hmm.
as many classrooms that you have in your Google Classroom, you will
Hmm.
see all of those calendars popping up here in your Google Calendar view.
Okay.
Okay, does
So
that
can we
make sense?
disable it?
Yes, you can. You can.
Okay.
But why would you want to disable it? So simply,
Be-
I would say rather than disabling it, just make this. Just choose not to view that. That's a better option, right? For
okay. Okay.
example, I can just click on this checkbox, right? So now I
Uh,
will not see my monthly bills, reminders, or events,
okay.
right? So I would
Yeah.
say do not, uh, this is a tip, pro tip, I would say, do not disable it because it's very important to have those. But you can
But
always,
all old classrooms are also there, ma'am. That is the reason.
ma'am, that's because you may not have archived them.
Okay.
Yeah. Once you
Got it.
archived it, it will not be shown here. Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Got it. Yeah.
Okay. But
Thank you,
you can
ma'am.
hide it. You can hide it from here as well.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
I hope that answers your query. Any other
Yes, ma'am.
questions?
Thank you.
Any other questions?
Hello, Ma'am, Archana here.
Yes.
The same question. Even I have archived my old classrooms, but still I can see all those classrooms in my calendar.
Ma'am, you can hide them from your view as well. Just I'll
Huh?
show you. You can click on this, go to settings and hide them, right? Or you can just click on this toggle button and hide the
Huh.
ones that you don't need.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And how do you add more calendars? You have to click on this as I just talked about. Okay. Here, you can create a new calendar. You can subscribe to a calendar. For example, holidays in India is a calendar that is available to everyone, right? So you can always choose to view that or not, or add it to your favorites, right? So you can see it's there here, other calendars, but I've chosen not to put it in my favorites, right? I hope that answers your question, Archana ma'am. Great. Let's move forward. Okay. Another thing that I wanted to cover here is you can always hide and show the menu. Of course, that's very much possible. But there are some settings here that you can also do. You can change the appearance. Let's quickly do that. So you have the light theme, which is right now the one that I've chosen. But I can also choose the dark theme. Normally, people, who have problems viewing in the light theme prefer this. So choose yourself whatever you like, but there are different options available here. And you can choose either the light theme or the dark theme. Okay, done. And also you can print this calendar, right? You can print it as a PDF as well, and you can choose what dates you want to print for. So that also is possible, right? So again, if you see, there is a checkbox here for showing the weekends if you want that. Otherwise, you can remove the weekends. You have my mostly workshops are on weekends, so I can't remove that. You can see I have a heavy weekends, right? So this I always use. I would not kind of remove that, but feel free to do that in case you do not have many engagements on weekends. Another thing is you have a checkbox for events that you have declined. So there are events that you can accept. There are events that you can decline. When the invitation comes, if you RSVP and say yes, those will show up in your calendar, but the ones that you have declined will not be shown on your calendar. So if you want show events that you have declined as well, you can go ahead and click on this checkbox, right? Great. So that's something that I wanted to quickly cover apart from the normal, calendar creation and task creation. Right?
Yes.
It's totally up to you. Great. I think that's all from the from the calendar perspective. We have learned how to create an event, how to add video conferencing, how to set notifications, how to invite guests. All of that is covered. I will now like to hand over to Geetika ma'am for the next topic.
So I'm going to start off with the email. Okay, so now Gmail, everybody knows and everybody has it, everybody uses it. Where?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I'll start with this. So the first one is how to access the Gmail. I hope it is not visible, the pop-up box, or is it?
No, it's not. You're good to
No,
go,
it's
Geetika ma'am.
Okay, so how to access the Gmail? We have the app, or again, we can type mail.google.com, and I will be showing you all these things. And we have it in our drive, and we have it in our, we also have it in as an app in our mobile. Now, today I will be sharing with you the Gmail settings, the main Gmail settings which we generally do, which comes under level 1. I will also tell you how to create the labels and add start, and we can segregate how we can organize our Gmail in a proper way. The general settings, undo send, cancellation period, that is very important, because sometimes when we send the mail to someone by mistake, so we can, increase the time of cancellation, which is 5 seconds by default. So we can increase it to 30 seconds. So I'll show that. Vacation responder is an important feature, and that feature is very important when we are, going to some place and we cannot respond at that time to our work emails. And it also gives the leverage of time to the other people also, that okay, that particular person is not available, so they get the message and they come to know that this time, from this time to this time, we are not supposed to disturb this person. Then how to schedule the send, that also we will learn from this. We'll also learn how to create canned responses, that is the email templates, and the keyboard shortcuts, input tools. Also, I will be telling you how we can have different languages and translating messages. So this is the canned responses which we will be learning, and adding templates. So let's get started. I'll take you to my another email. I hope my another email is available to you. You can hear you can see this. Is it visible to you? No,
Ma'am, you're
not right now. Not right now. Wait. Yeah, now it will be visible. Yes, now it's visible. Is it visible now, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay, so this is how the Gmail interface looks like. On my left hand panel, you can see I have the option of compose, inbox, start, snooze, draft mode. All these things are there. And then this is the main search mail taskbar. And on my right hand side, again, I have the same gearbox. We have Gemini, and we have the app launcher, that is the Waffle. So we go here, and over here, all these apps are there. So we have the Gmail app also, which is available here. On my left hand side, as I told you last time also, how we can enable more apps which are there. So we go to the this gearbox. Over here, we have to customize. If I want Google Chat and Google Meet should also be here, I can click on both of them and I can click on done. The moment I do this, my Gmail is going to reload, and on my left hand side, you will see both the icons available. So I can always fix up the chat. I can go to the space immediately from here, and I can also keep a Meet from here. And Meet, I will be telling you in details today. So let's go to the settings. Let's compose the mail first. When I click on compose, I have these different options, undo, redo button. The different formats are available. The font styles are available. Then I also have the availability of different types of text. Then I have the formatting options, the general formatting options available, text color also, and indent. How do I want to align my text, and how do I want to categorize it, whether I want bullets or not. Now on the send button, you can see I have the option over here. When I click on this, I have the option of schedule send. Now, suppose I have to send a message to Gurpreet ma'am, and I have been working off late, and I don't want to trouble her. That immediately, her window should pop up with the message, or I don't want to send a message during late night. Then in that case, what I do is I schedule the message that as soon as she gets up, she gets the message. So I click on this and I type on schedule set. Now, tomorrow morning, if I want by 8 o'clock, or tomorrow afternoon, or by Monday morning, or I can pick up any date or time from here. Let's say I pick up 25th, and the timings I want by 9 a.m. So I can schedule the send of this email. Now, this is very, very useful, especially in the case when you are, especially, there are people who are working in different shifts, and they have to send the messages to the other countries, and where there is a variation of day and night. So at that time, when it is a night time over here and a daytime over there, this feature of Gmail is very useful. And at that time, you can schedule the messages. This is very, very useful during that time. Another feature of Compose, which I will tell you over here is, now you see over here, this is formatting option again, and then attaching of the file. We can attach any kind of files which are there in our system. Then we have the option of sending the link also, emojis, and then sending something from our drive. We can insert the files using our drive also, inserting the photos. And this is a very important one. I hope everyone has seen the movie Mission Impossible. So in that, we have a message in which we can send it in the confidential mode, and the email just expires within the stipulated period of time. It doesn't go for a longer period of time. Maybe it will expire in 1 day, 1 week, and the message doesn't remain with the sender. So this option is there. Although this is not a part of L1, but I'm still telling you something extra is always good. Now, this mail we can send with the SMS passcode also, so that, it goes to the particular person. We have to enter the mobile number of that particular person, and when he receives this email, he opens it up with a passcode. Unless and until he does not receive this passcode, he cannot open it. So it depends totally on you whether you want to send it with a passcode or without the passcode. So this is how we can send the mail, which gets destroyed itself within the stipulated period of time. It's a confidential mode. Then we have insert signature. I will show you my signatures. We have the once you become champion, so we have a very good champion template which comes, so that we have used. So how do we insert that? And we have these 3 dots over here. We can create labels, and as Gurpreet ma'am has already told you, we have the feature of calendar also over here. Now in labels, when we go, I have already created some of the labels over here. Let me create a new label for you. I have the option of creating label from here also, and on my left hand side, if you can see, labels is there. I'm already pointing my cursor over it, so plus option is here. I can create label from here, or I can create it from here. Let me create it from here. Let's say I go here and my label is work. So I want it to be nestled under, no, not examination. I don't want it to be nestled anywhere. I just want a fresh label only. So I write work and I type on create. So this label is created. Now you can see on my left hand side, the label of work is already created. Here are 3 dots in front of it. When I go here, I have different options like show if unread, hide, in message list, all these remove label or add sub labels, and I can customize it with the beautiful colors. I want dark blue color. Or if you also have the option of adding custom colors, you can change the colors like this, and you can remove the colors also. Whatever way you feel easy, whatever way you want to do it, you can do this. So your work label is created. Now in this label, all the emails which are related to your work, they will come into this category. And how does it come? Let's say we go to this one, and in work, let's say I have this person, Maya Gokhale. So I'll use her email address over here. let's say. And I go to this search button. Over here, you can see this search options are there. I click on this and I type her email address. So all the email addresses, all the mails which are related to Maya Gokhale ma'am, they are related to my work. All the mails will fall under this category. So this is going to create a filter. Now, when I click on creating a filter, it asks me various options. Now, all of you can read this. Skip the inbox, mark as read, star it, add the label. Now, label is work over here, forward it, delete it. These are the multiple options which you use as per your convenience and as per your profile, whatever way you want to choose it. Right now, I'm not choosing any of these check boxes, and I'm just simply creating a filter. So this filter will be created on all these mails which are by her. They will come under this. All the mails which are delivered by Maya Gokhale ma'am will fall under the category of work. The work label will be there. I'll take you to the gearbox. Over here, the gearbox is there. The settings are there. We click on this. Now you can see all the settings are here. First setting I have already shown you. I wanted to customize chat and me, which I have already put on my left hand side because I want that it should be visible. Now you can see the visibility part. By default it is like this. Or if I click on comfortable, it becomes, you can keep looking at the changes which are happening on my left hand side. And I click on compact. So again, the changes are there. I prefer by default. So it goes back. Then I have the option of changing the theme. These are the various themes which are provided by Google, and I can keep changing this. So let's say I choose this and I save it. So can you all see how beautiful my Gmail is looking now? So this is personalization. Now let's go to the inbox type. Now I have clicked on the default. By default, when I click on default, all my emails, they are categorized into 4 categories, that is primary, promotion, social, and updates. So what happens is that all the emails which I have, they fall under the category of the primary, the ones which are important, or the promotions ones which are, coming just for the promotion's sake, or anybody is, advertising something, they fall under that category. In social, I have LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, all those things are there. Updates are very important. Suppose my payment is pending, or I am getting an update for any workshop or conference. All those updates keep coming over here. So this is how we categorize it. But if I don't want that this kind of categorization should be there, I can always move to the next one. I can have important first. Do you see the left-hand side changing now? Do you see how it has changed to important? Now let's click on unread first. So all the unread messages will keep coming on the left-hand side. Then I have starred one. So this is how the interface will keep changing. Let's go back to the default where I had the categorization of primary, promotion, social, and update. So multiple things are there. You can play around with this and you can, customize your Gmail as per your wish. Now for the reading pane, you have no split, right off inbox, below inbox. All these categories are here and email threading is also there. Let's click on see all the settings. Now in the settings, you have general, labels, inbox, accounts and import, files and blocked addresses, and forwarding. Let's click on general, the first category which is there. Now under this, you can see language. Over here, we get variety of languages which are over here. And the main language remains English US. Now, if I want that I should be able to type in other languages as well, so I click on this blue box and blue line under this, and over here I can have many other options. So I have already added English, I've already added Hindi, and or Malti also by mistake. I can add any other language. Let's say I add Russian. So the Russian is also added. Save. So these are the 3 languages which are added to my input tools. Let's get back. Oh. Let's get back to the home page settings. Okay. And I have also enabled the input tools. So I can edit this also. Now on my left hand side, you can see again variety of languages are there. Let's get to Punjabi. I want to add Punjabi also to this. Maybe some messages I want to send in Punjabi. Let's say I need to send a message to Gurpreet ma'am and I want to wish her Sat Sri Akal. So I want to add Punjabi. So where is Punjabi here? Yes, this is Punjabi. Now you can see this button. This is showing that it should go here and then it should exit here. So I'll click on this button and Punjabi is added to my input tools. Okay. So I'll tell you how I type the message in Punjabi to Gurpreet ma'am. Now maximum capacity per page, I have kept it as 50. It's your choice. We have variety. You can keep as per your choice. Undo send. This is very important. By default, this is 5 seconds. But I want to increase the time of the cancellation period so that if by mistake I send a email to someone to whom I don't want to send that email, I can always undo send. So we click on 30 seconds. It increases the time. Reply, it depends how you want to keep it, whether you want to reply to one or all every time and whenever you get any kind of an email. So, the message goes from your end that you will reply whenever you will be free. So that option is here, over here. Then we have sending and archiving also. And over here, we have the default text style, whatever default text style, like I told you in Google Docs also, before creating a Google Doc, I always save my font style and font size also, so that there's a uniformity. Suppose I'm typing a paper, so in all my papers the same font style and font size will go. Images, external images are here. Then we have grammar correction option is already there, so this can be, you can put this icon on. Autocorrect option is also on, and smart compose also. So there's this AI feature which keeps on suggesting you how to compose your email in a better way, and it also adds personalization. Then the main one, which is over here, which you can see, desktop notifications are there. And I want to, this one we will show you how to create the signature. We have this vacation responder. Now, right now, this one is off since I'm not on vacation right now. So let's click on vacation responder on. And I'm going on vacation from, let's say, 30th of July. Last day, it is optional. So let's presume that I'm going from here and whatever subject I want to add, let's say holiday. And I'll get back to you. Let's say I just type this much only. So what will happen is this message, I'm saving this, only send a response to people in my contacts. No, I don't want this. I want from others also. And I save these changes. So if suppose somebody sends me the message and from July 31st, I'm going for my vacation, then all the people who send me the emails, they will be getting this email from my side and they'll come to know that I am on holiday. And I save the changes. You have to save changes, whatever changes you are doing on your settings. These changes will only be applicable once you are clicking on Save Changes button. Then we have canned responses and templates that I'll show you once. And we'll quickly move to the other features of Gmail. We have keep also over here. I'm not getting the advanced features over here. Where are the advanced features? Let me just refresh this. Oh, the advanced features were there. Yeah, it was down. It was down there. Yes.
Yeah.
I have refreshed this. Yes, it's there in the advanced features. Over here, we have these advanced features, auto advanced features are here. So what do we do for this? We have to go to the templates and we have to enable this. And I save on the changes. I go back to my inbox, compose mail. And I compose a So over here, I type some message. Welcome to the PTM. Or let's say I type a birthday wish. Wishing you many, many happy returns of the day. Let's say we have a policy in our organization where we type the birthday messages to everyone whenever their birthdays come. Many, many happy returns of the day. And I insert some Bitmoji or anything. I can personalize this. I can, decorate it as I want, whatever things I want to add to it. I'm adding just the basic message over here. And I click on these three dots and I click on templates. Now, when I click on templates, it is asking me to save draft as template. So I go to save draft as template and over here, save a new template and I write birthday wishes. So whenever I have to wish someone, I can always go to this template and send the message to particular person whose birthday is there. And I don't have to type the thing. I don't have to customize it again and again. So this is all about the main Gmail features. And now I'll take you back to the Meet. So I'll create a meeting link within the Meet so that I'm able to show you my screen one more time. I Meet now and I have created, I hope my screen is visible to everybody. Now, when I click on this Meet feature, which is there on my left hand side, you all can see this. The Meet icon is there. And how did I get this Meet icon? I have already told you. So how do we get into the onto the Meet? So meet.google.com, meet.new, or we go to the app launcher waffle, and from there we get it, or we get it on our Gmail and we create the meeting link. Now over here, I'm already there in this meeting, and let me get to the new meeting. And I start the thing now. So it's a Meet within the Meet. And I'm the only one in this Meet. Okay, so now you can see the interface of the Meet. Everyone can see that. Is it visible? Is it visible to everyone?
You are visible to us.
Okay. So yeah, because I'm spotlighted. Okay, so on my left hand side, you can see this mic button is there, turning on and off of the microphone. Then this Meet option is there, which I'm having. And I have of sharing the screen. So once I start, I'll again start sharing it. Then emoji, all our good audience is sending such good reactions to us. Then we have this turn on captions. So you all can see that whatever I will speak, now the captions will be available. You all can see this?
Absolutely, yes.
Yes. So the captions are there and I disable it now. Raising of the hand, everybody knows. And on my right hand side, options are here in which I can change the layout. Now in the layout, I basically prefer tiled because I'm able to see around like 49 to I think 64 windows right now. In this one, I'm able to see 49. But if I have the paid version of the better version of Gmail, in that I'm able to see around 64 windows. So I can go to Spotlight also, I can go to the sidebar also, and I have the options hide tiles which are without the video. So I can go to this and all the tiles which are without the video, they will be hidden. So this is for changing the layout. And then again, I click on this. I can come full screen, open picture in picture. My background effects are there. Now, background effects is everyone's favorite, right? Everyone likes to, especially we all like to keep changing it, right? So wait. Can everyone see me now? No. Yes, you can.
We
So
can.
on my background, what you can see is I have the filters, the background filters, appearance, and all these things are there, right? So all these features are there in my background. And now I need to go again on the option. Can you see the options which I'm trying to show you? No, I think I've lost that. Yes. Mm-mm-mm. No, I'm going back to the meet, actually, the one which is there. So let me just again. Okay, can you see it now? If I click on cross, I will move out of the meeting only. Okay, so
Okay.
on my right hand side, I have the host controls. And if you can see, all the host controls are there on the right hand side, in which the person who is organizing the meeting is pretty much visible. Let me just stop sharing the screen for a while. I'll share my entire screen. Can you see my entire screen now? Oh my God, now it has gone to infinity. No, 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 no. Okay, let me go back to this. I have to share a single window.
It's okay, Geetika ma'am. I'm sure they will be able to get that.
So we have all the host control features which are there on the right hand side panel, in which you have the option of muting the audience, and you also have the option of controlling their responses. Breakout room is also there. Now, since I am using my normal Gmail ID, so I don't have all those features available, but in the better versions, you get the breakout room features and other features which are there. And like Hema ma'am is using the corporate account, she has the option of recording this whole meet. So all those features are available there. So is there anyone who has any doubt on Meet? You can ask me right now. I'm there in the Meet window. I can help you with that. Yes?
I don't think there are any questions
Can
from.
you explain about request, read, recept in Gmail? Okay, okay, okay. I'll tell you that. So I'll stop presenting this one right now. I need to actually stop sharing. 1 minute.
We'll first show you tasks and then we'll come to keep. Right? So, okay, here comes my screen. So I've just shown you how you can create a task in your calendar itself. But this is a separate view also that's available to you, where all your task list can be shown to you in one go. To reach this, you have to simply type task.google.com in your Omnibox and you will reach to this screen. If you want to create a task, you can simply do that from here. And just like we did it in the calendar, we can do the similar thing here. Okay, if you have my task and Gurpreet's list, you can see I have two separate views here. If I just don't want to see Gurpreet's list, I can simply click on this. If I want that, it will be shown to me entire list that I have. Okay, so let's just hide this for the time being. And these are the tasks that is there for today. When I click on any one I have completed, I'll say mark completed, and that goes to my completed tasks. Okay, so that's how we can create a task and we can mark them done. Okay, so that's a most simplest and a very minimalist view of all your to-do lists, right?
Please increase the font size, ma'am. Please, please.
Yes. Okay. Give me a second. I think, yeah, that should be good enough. Great. Now let's move to Google Keep very quickly. One of my favorite apps, and I use it very extensively. If you are not using it, this is how you will see it. I've kept both of them open. So this is another of my ID where I don't use Keep. That's my official corporate ID. So I don't use Keep here. So you can see this is absolutely neat and clean. So in case you have not been using it till now, this is how you will see. You can set the theme and all that. but this is my personal keep. And you can see I have tons and tons of keep
I'm
messages.
sorry, we are not able to see it on the screen.
So it
Okay.
is visible, and I think somebody has asked this one also, that is it different from the calendar task that we have just now discussed? No, it is the
No,
same task and keep.
it's the same. It's the same. That is what I said. We have just learned how to create tasks in calendar. Similarly, you can create your own task in a separate window, which
They're
is
unable to see keep.
task.google.com, right?
Okay. Ma'am,
Okay.
keep is there with that yellow button, yellow icon, yellow. There's a bulb in white color with a yellow
You can
background.
see that on my screen right now. This is my official keep, right? And this is my personal keep. I hope both of them are visible. Yes. So in my official one, you can see it's all empty. There is nothing because I don't use that very often. And that was the purpose of showing both of them. And this is the one that I use extensively, my personal ID. You will see all of the items all here and beautified and some not beautified. Let's quickly delve into how do we create a keep note or what is the purpose of it. So if you see here, I have three different pinned messages right on top. This is a recent conference that I went for, Datadog DevOps event, and anybody and everybody who shared the keynote or presented, I have my learnings from that session out here. Okay, so that's how you can put all your learnings in one single place using this wonderful, wonderful item called Keep. Right? Let me close this. This is another one, a recent one that I attended, which is on NEP 2020. And I will show you very quickly another one. This is a GFE event that I recently attended, and you have a lot of photographs here as well. So when you are actually making your notes, you can actually keep on adding, clicking photograph with your phone and keep on adding that. So this has all been done using my phone, clicking photographs and directly taking it from the Keep app. That's the beautiful part of it. You can see at the bottom, there are different formatting options. There is background option, so I can choose colors, or I can also choose the background images. So whichever you like, you can pick that up. Next up, sorry. Next up is the reminder. So if you want to, kind of set a reminder for a particular keep note that you have made, you can do that as well. You can share this keep notes that you have made with anybody within your organization or outside. Just need to put their email ID here. So let's say I want to share this with Geetika ma'am, and here it goes. And I will say save, and she'll be able to access this. Right? So that's how easy it is. So I can add collaborators, I can share it real time. Add image, I just talked to you about that. So image can be from your own desktop, or if I'm clicking it from the phone, as I did, I can choose any of the images that are there in my gallery and I can add them here. Okay. I can also archive any of these keep notes, and I have more here. I can delete the note. I can add label. So you can see on the left, there is a list of labels. So there is Edu Infinity, there's Franchisee, there is G for G India, there's Genius Corner, Computer Department, Attend, Done, HOD, so many of the labels on the left that you can see. So you can add your own label so that your all notes are very well organized. When you click on any particular label, all of those notes only will come up. So that's the organization tip actually that I use, right? You can add a drawing, you can make it in Google Draw and add it right here in your Keep. You can make a copy of this Keep note and then share it with others. Let's say you want to share not the entire Keep note, but specific things. Make a copy, delete the things that you don't want to share, and then share it with the other person. You can hide the check boxes. You can create checkboxes. You can do all of that. Best feature here, grab image text. So let's say you have an image and you want to capture all the text out of that. Use AI to your advantage right here in Keep. Just click on grab image text and the entire text will be available to you as plain text, right? Also, the second best part of Keep is you can directly make a Google Doc from all this information that you have in your notes with just the click of copy to Google Docs. And of course, version history is there in case you have shared it with multiple people and they have deleted something, you can control all that using the version history. So that's a quick thing about this. And how do we create? So you don't see a plus icon here, right? So how do you create? You simply start typing in here. You have a title. You can pin it to the top. Okay. You have all the formatting options. You have the background options, the reminder, the collaborator, the image, the archive, and all the options that I just showed you, including show checkboxes. So let's say I want to create a to-do list. I can simply start typing it, create list, next, share list.
So this is something, we do it on our phones also. We keep doing it on our mobile. So instead of that, we should do it here.
So the best part here is it is synced with your Gmail ID. So you can work, from anywhere at any time, and you have access of it within your Gmail. So that's the beauty here, right? So that's how you create a checklist. And once you have done something, just click on this. It will show one completed item. Second, let's say you want to make a shopping list. You want to make a
ration
list. You want to make a grocery list.
Yes.
Whatever. So you can do all of this right here. So that's how easy it is. And adding images, new note with image, new note with drawing, or simply a list. That's quick recap of Keep for you.
Okay, let's start with the MCQ one. Is it visible?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So Mr. Murakmi leaves written notes with motivational quotes on paper and leaving them in different locations in the classroom. Occasionally, students will claim that they haven't got the note or admit that they have lost it. So how should he resolve this issue? Oh, I clicked on the answer even. My mistake.
No problem.
So it is DNE, use instant messaging in the Meet, and use groups to send the group messages to all the students in his class. Next one. You can create a Google Calendar events from your computer or device. Select the ways with which you can create the events. Yes. What are the options coming in the chat window?
E.
Okay, and you have to select the ways so you can have multiple answers. Any more answers coming up?
Educators, we have repeated this many times. Please be very careful when you read the question. It says select all the ways you can create events, which tells you there are multiple options, right? So you have to be very careful about this. People are saying B, C, and D.
Let's see what is the right answer. So we have B, C, and E as the right answer. Great. Right. That is an empty time on your calendar. Click the create button and create an event using Gmail. Next one. While editing a Google Calendar event under more actions, what are the options which are available? What all options are available? Again, all options. What are the answers coming?
A, B, C.
Let's check the answers.
Oh, there
it is A, C, D, and E. Publish event, duplicate, print, and change owner. The ownership rights can also be changed over here. Okay. So we have a big question here. Ms. Peterson is the deputy principal and she travels between the two sides by bus, but she's annoyed because she's wasting a lot of time for traveling. She would like to make better use of her commute time. So can you just suggest the ways by which she can make better use of her commute time, and what should she do? How should she organize her commute time? How should she utilize her commute time basically?
Now people are saying multiple options. Okay.
Agenda app on her PC, which is the agenda app? We don't have any agenda app.
We didn't talk about any agenda app today. We did talk about what is the agenda, but no agenda app.
Yeah. So let's see the answer.
See.
See,
Yes.
Gmail mobile, and yeah, she can utilize this time. Yes. Next one. Mr. Bixham is the principal at a large school and receives an overwhelming response from everywhere. He often struggles to find important emails quickly. So just help him how he should organize his Gmail efficiently. And please see in the bracket it is written, select all that apply.
All that applies. BEF.
Shall I show the answer now?
Yes, please.
Yeah, BDEF. It is also there. So filter emails that have attachments. Yes. Okay. You manage multiple classes and clubs for your school and receive an overwhelming volume of emails. How can the search function in Gmail be used more efficiently? Select all that apply.
Come on, educators. Let's hear it in the chat window.
Yes, all the faculty members, and they are all going to be the would-be GCEs.
There are multiple
And
answers.
they are going to be the champions also.
There are multiple answers coming. Everyone is giving a different answer.
Let's check out the answer then. B, C, E, and F. That is search for emails by sender or recipient, filter emails that have attachment, search for email within a label, search for keywords within emails. Okay, great. Seventh one, Dave receives the agenda for the meeting on a shared doc in the calendar invitation. So when he scans it, he notices his current projects has not been included. He feels it needs to be discussed at the meeting. What are the 2 steps which should be taken by Dave on the agenda? And select all that apply. So that means this answer again has multiple choices.
B and C.
Okay, let's see. A and C, he should add it to the agenda himself. That means that calendar can be, he can make changes in that. That is editable, and then send an email to the meeting organizer and inform them about that an item has been added. Being very proactive. Mr. Dave is very proactive. Yes, so we are done with this one. We are done with this. I have already shown you group photograph. And okay. Do we have more questions here?
We have
Yes, we have it at the end. Yes. How might you use Google Meet to improve your classroom experiences, to involve all the students and improve the student learning? Select all that apply.
A and C is the option coming.
All the options. Connect with other teachers to collab, conduct PTA conferences, coach a student, and interview a professional in the field. Next one. You can find all the Google Meet controls in the button bar of the meeting window. Which one is not a control in the Google Meet? Which one is not a control? Please be mindful of your answers. Which is not a control? Come on. What is the answer coming?
C.
E-drive, yes. Next one. You want to quickly capture a thought while browsing the web. What's the most efficient way to do this with Google Keep? Yes. Yes, what is the answer coming?
B.
Okay, Chrome extension.
And some are
Okay,
saying
no,
yes,
yes. Yes, that's the answer. Good. You have a long list of items you need to pack for a trip. So how can Google Keep help you? This is nice, yeah. For packing for a trip, you can use Keep.
Yes.
Checklist.
B.
Yes, check boxes.
Yes. Great.
Okay, you are collaborating with a colleague on a project. How can you share a Google Keep note with them? Come on, come on. This ma'am had just not shown.
Okay. The answer that's coming is C.
Yes, adding their email address. Which of the following features is not available within Google Tasks? Come on, which one is not available?
C.
Creating subtasks within the tasks. No, it is assigning tasks to the other users. Next one. You want to organize your tasks into different categories. What's the best way to do it in Google Tasks? Creating multiple task lists.
I think a few people did say that, but most of the had A and C as also as answer.
Okay, okay. Now, eighth one. Which of the following are ways you can access Google Tasks? Select all that apply.
Okay. Select all that apply.
Hmm.
Oh, somebody's saying A, B, C, D, E.
Well, sometimes it happens that all the options are there. I've had that, when I did my GCE level 1, I had this A, B, C, D, E, all the options were right.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay, in this one we have A, B, and D, E.
So just to let you know, Google Tasks is not integrated with Google Docs. As I showed you, Keep is, but Tasks is not. That's the one of the major differences also. And also another major difference is that Task is just a plain simple interface, whereas Keep has a variety of formatting features and other features available to you.
Yes. So that's good. And just give me a minute because I'm taking the screenshots also along with that.
Okay, let's.
Yeah, next one. What can you do with a task in Google Tasks? Select all that applies.
What can you do with a task in Google
Yes.
Tasks?
Yeah, so D is also not there. That is share the entire task list with a colleague, right? So B and D. Now,